We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Justice Sheffield will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Next up for the Stros, Yordan Alvarez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now to the plate, number 8. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The pitch. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Craig Biggio.
Into the box, Craig Biggio. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Roy Oswalt, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hitter, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Martinez is off of first with 2 away. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. One and one. Here it is. Popped him up. Gurriel over to his right. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0. Two balls. No.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brett Boone.
The second baseman, Brett Boone.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boone is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jay Buhner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Murphy, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oswalt ready, the 1-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Two out with the man at first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball just missed above the zone.
good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Joe Rizzo. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Lofton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That's popped up. Boom, ranging into shallow right. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Batting it, the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
Stepping in now, Martine Maldonado. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in, Kenny Lofton, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Yordan Alvarez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Griffey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Stepping in, number 8. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1 count. The pitch.
1-1.
Two down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Number 1, shortstop.
And a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners 1. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Martinez, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. His first home run of the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Standing in now, Martine Maldonado.
The catcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
6 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Nestor Cortes Jr. answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nestor Cortes Jr.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. Left side, but well foul. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. One more for the Astros and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners 1. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt.
Griffey Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And Oswalt goes to the fastball here again as he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Brett Boone. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Oswalt gets ahead with strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
Settling in now, Jay Buhner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now at the plate, number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
In now, Craig Biggio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Jeff Bagwell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. A runner on first with 2 away. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set and the 0-1. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Murphy is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Joe Rizzo. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. 1-1 the count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit hard to third. Uriel picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 6-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado. Now the pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One out, nobody on. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Kenny Lofton. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Ball 2.
Lifted in the air out to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
2-2 the count. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail 6-1. Taylor Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73, Taylor Williams.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Number 8 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here. The 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 6-1. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Gurriel brings it in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Boone.
Stepping into the box, Brett Boone. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
At the plate, Jay Buhner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 2-2 for Oswalt. Hops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Matt McGill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell.
Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. McGill features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Carlos Correa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground is short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
Dan Altavilla takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's only 2 for 10. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the first pitch to him. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Haniger is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ready now, Tom Murphy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Rizzo.
So digging in now, Joe Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, D. Gordon. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now. Edgar Martinez would be next. A strike, and it's 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Hence has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. They trail 6-1. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Edwards Jr.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hard liner to center field. Griffey Jr. is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Hank.
Standing in, number 8. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Stepping up to the plate, Craig Biggio. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Ryan Presley.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First offering on its way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
At the plate now, Brett Boone, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Presley, playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Jay Buhner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Roy Oswalt gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Justice Sheffield permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.